Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. Members of Parliament supporting William Ruto, and more specifically, the ones who voted yes for the Finance Bill 2024, are finding the ground very hostile. Some have got their homes being burnt down, some their businesses are being looted and destroyed, and some are being assaulted by their constituents. So these leaders are really finding the ground very hostile. A few hours ago, I've received some information that Johnson Naicca, Mumias West Member of Parliament, has also tested the wrath of his Mumias West constituents. Johnson Naicca voted yes for the finance bill. This evening, his home has been burnt down. So these members of parliament who voted yes are seriously finding the ground very hostile. Before we dig deep into that analysis, let me say this. Those who have been keenly following me here, I've been saying in this forum that as time goes by, members of parliament, all leaders supporting Ruto, they'll find the ground very hostile. And they'll be forced to abandon Ruto, or they will go silent. That's something I started saying here long time ago. And if you look at what is happening, it's a fact. These MPs supporting Ruto, they are finding the ground very hostile. We are being told that some cannot even sleep in their homes. They have evacuated their families. They are living in hotels. So Ruto has made them very unpopular. A member of parliament is now hiding away from the people. The people he should be listening to and representing. He is now running away from the people. That's what a good number of them are currently going through. And let me send this appeal to the people of Kimilili. I heard Didmas Baraza yesterday still talking of UDA. I think it's high time the people of Kimilili showed Didmas Barasa they are Didmas Barasa's boss. They should put that very clearly and straight to him. The kind of arrogance Didmas Barasa has should be controlled. He is very arrogant. The people of Kimilili, do your part and show Didmas Barasa you are his boss. And now to Mumias West, we are being told that Johnson Naicca's home has been burnt down. And from those photos there, you are seeing what has happened this evening at his home. I honestly believe that in Kenya for so many years, members of parliament have never faced what they're facing today in Kenya. For the first time in the history of this country, we saw Kenyans sending millions of text messages to their elected leaders, warning them against voting for the Finance Bill 2024. So these members of parliament, they were fully aware the ground was against that Finance Bill 2024. But still they went ahead, voted for that bill. And that confirms beyond any reasonable doubt that these leaders are not in parliament to serve the interest of their people, but they are in parliament to serve their own interests and the interest of one person called Ruto. And the consequences are dire. Across the country, they are facing serious political hostilities. And with the 2 years almost gone, Kenyans have also started collecting signatures to recall these members of parliament. And from where I sit, that will be the best move, in that these leaders will have learned a very hard lesson. They will have learned the consequences of betraying their people. And again, if you look at what is currently happening in Kenya, by 2027, if at all these people will reach 2027, I've always maintained that Ruto will be the weakest presidential candidate. That's something I started saying long time ago, even before the Gen Z started their demonstrations. Ruto, if he will be lucky to reach 2027, he will be the weakest presidential candidate Kenya has ever had. And from what I'm seeing, William Ruto will even lack members of parliament or leaders who will be campaigning for him on the ground. In his own backyard of the Kalenjin Rift Valley, we are seeing Kenyans there are becoming hostile to him. That's his own backyard of the Kalenjin Rift Valley. The ground is becoming very hostile. And in the height of the demonstrations, we saw Oscar Sudi's club in Eldoret Timber being vandalized. We know that Oscar Sudi is a very close Ruto ally. Same to Farouk Kibet. Their clubs were destroyed in Eldoret. And Eldoret is in William Ruto's home county of Uasin Gishu. So we expect that even though Kenyans were rebelling against Ruto's government, we thought that Eldoret, being his home county, could be a little bit sympathetic to him and to his allies. That never happened. Eldoret residents were very hostile to any William Ruto ally over the Finance Bill 2024. And it's not only the Finance Bill 2024 per se, but Kenyans generally are just rebelling against Ruto on how he has mismanaged the country in under 2 years of his presidency. So the Finance Bill was just a trigger. And that's something I keep on repeating. And if you look at what is happening, it's very clear that Kenyans of all walks are not supporting Ruto. They are against his rule. The best thing, therefore, Ruto should do is just to tender his resignation. You can't rule people by force. 90% of the country, as I speak, are against William Ruto's rule. So, which business has he got now to say he is the president and is acting in the best interest of Kenyans? None. Kenyans have lost faith, trust, and confidence in Ruto. He has already lost that legitimacy. The best thing is for him to resign. Failure to that, the chaos might still continue. And William Ruto might end up being served or being summoned by the International Criminal Court, because it's very clear the country is fully united against Ruto. Let him do the needful and resign. The burning down of Johnson Naicca's home in Mumias proves beyond any reasonable doubt that if you are an elected leader, your loyalty should be with the people. It's the people who elected you. Be loyal and do what they want. Power is temporary. Just as they did elect you, they can also vote you out. So at all times, your loyalty should be with the people. His case is just like a person who has speared himself with his own spear. And such kind of a person, spearing himself with his own spear, should not be mourned. Let me stop it there. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.